Hello and welcome to Gazelle Valley. Gazelle Valley, also known as the Prihar Valley, is an area in between a number of main Jerusalem urban neighbourhoods, the neighbourhood of Givat Mordechai, the neighbourhood of Malcha, and the neighbourhood of the Holy Land Hotel, which the Holy Land used to be the Holy Land Hotel, is now the Holy Land neighbourhood behind me. It's actually officially a greenbelt area, but it used to be a kind of bit of wasteland where everybody dumps their trash, and in 1993 they actually built a motorway which you can see around us, and it was actually a big conservation issue because there used to be a lot of gazelles living in here, and they used to be chased by dogs or unfortunately by people, and then also jackals, onto the motorway and would die. So this really came to a head in 1993 when the Givat Mordechai neighbourhood wanted to extend a bit, and there was a big fight between residents of Givat Mordechai who didn't want to extend and wanted to keep this greenbelt area, and the conservation activists and developers, and the city council agreed in 2002 after a 13-year battle, and finally when a new administration was elected in the city hall, there was an agreement between Nir Barakat, the new mayor, and the conservation activists, and also the people in Givat Mordechai who wanted to keep the place as a conservation area, to create a fenced-in conservation area. And that's what we have in the Gazelle Valley.
Don't forget to press like, share and subscribe.
We have two areas, an area where humans can enter outside this yellow line. But this is the outer conservation area where no people are allowed in. This is the fenced off area where the gazelles are originally brought to when they first come to the reserve. We have a area for humans and then an inner core where they brought the gazelles first in 2007. We started off with just 47 gazelles, we're now up to 80 gazelles. Got a family of gazelles here, mostly females. Here's another female. You can tell because it has either shorter or it looks like it has no horns. It's a female gazelle.
It is shorter.
The gazelles are really a truly amazing animal. They're diurnal, they go about in the day. We have males and we have females in the breeding program, and as well as the gazelles, many different animals here, from fairly common birds like the yellow-vented bulbul, which you can see here. Funnily enough, bulbul is also a rude word in Hebrew and in Arabic. There's in fact a British drinking song called Abdul Bulbul Amir, which is a really disgusting song to do with the Crimean War. We won't focus on that, but it's a beautiful bird, I'm sure you'll agree. And to the more rarer birds, less common, not so rare, less common birds like this, which is a Ferruginous duck. We also got... Yeah, that is a moorhen.
Moorhens can swim in that.
Yeah, well, they don't really swim. They kind of walk, and they have long legs. Well, they do swim as well, but in this case he's walking through the water with his long legs. They also swim. A bird like that with long legs, that's called a wader.
What's a wader?
It doesn't just sometimes they swim as well, but it kind of walks through the water. That's called wading. Plenty of gazelles, both male gazelles and female gazelles.
Tortoise.
This would actually be kosher for a shofar. They do use their horns for fighting during mating season. You can in fact see them fight. The male gazelles are quite amazing. They also have a tortoise preservation program. Tortoise down here. That's the Greek tortoise, part of the Greek tortoise preservation program that's been going on in Gazelle Valley. Here we go. It's, yeah, he's not going to show you either. He's moving closer to us. That's how close the tortoise is to my kids right now. They come all the way up to say hello. This is the wonders of Gazelle Valley. Seeing nature get close to us. This is a very, very slow vegetarian hunt of my children. Most recently a Greek tortoise preservation program, we happened to find one. It came all the way up to the kids. For me, Gazelle Valley represents a very important thing. You might well visit Jerusalem and Israel and see lots of archaeology, lots of still buildings that don't go anywhere. Lots of places, you might even see some of my videos where we have endless arguments. And you might think that that's all Israel is, and all Jerusalem is old buildings, decrepit ruins, and endless religious and political arguments. Actually, Jerusalem's my home. It is the home to many people. Gazelle Valley represents that. It's also a green home. It's a home to well over 170 species of birds and numerous plants and animals and mammals. I come here with my kids. They have activities for kids here. You can see my kids picking olives. There we go. This is called Masik Zaitim, harvesting olives.
I can't get it.
There are activities for people from across the spectrum in Jerusalem. Jews, Christians and Muslims all come to Gazelle Valley both to relax and on school trips and to learn about nature and see ourselves as a wider world, a world not just limited to political and religious arguments, but really a green home for all of us. Thank you very much. Remember to like, remember to share, and remember to subscribe.